50 years ago this week, tragedy engulfed Manchester United when the plane carrying Matt Busby's team back from a European Cup quarter-final in Belgrade crashed after refuelling in Munich. 23 of the 44 passengers died, including 8 members of a richly talented young squad. The city of Manchester united this week to remember those who lost their lives. Such was the backdrop for the 149th Manchester derby. City themselves were also touched by the disaster, making this encounter all the more poignant. Their former England goalkeeper Frank Swift, travelling as a journalist, was one of those killed. Both sides wore specially designed shirts for the occasion. Sir Alex Ferguson, in charge for 22 of the intervening 50 years, declared himself prouder than ever to be the United manager. Each of the 23 mascot shirts bore the name of one of those who died. Some of the survivors were there to pay their own tribute, as Sir Alex and Sven-Göran Eriksson laid commemorative wreaths in front of their respective teams prior to a perfectly observed minute's silence. Welcome to the Barclays Premier League review of an emotion-filled weekend with me, Marcus Buckland, alongside Dave Beckett. No Rooney or Evra for United. Both were suspended while Hargreaves was dropped. In came O'Shea, Nani and Anderson. Benjani made his debut for City in place of Danny Sturridge after finally completing his move from Portsmouth. Nedemanua came into the defence. Vedran Choluka was suspended. Eriksson had a 100% record as a manager against United with 2 wins out of 2. Could he inspire them to a first league double over the red half of the city for 38 years? Our commentary team, David Pleat and John Champion.
A mixture of expectation and emotion providing the backdrop. Removing the historical perspective for just a moment, it's a game that offers Manchester United the chance to regain their place at the summit of the Barclays Premier League.
A diplomat, fine man, had a great shot in his left foot. And of course, Manchester today lacking Evra, natural left-sided left-back who gets forward and supports well. It'll be far more difficult for O'Shea in that position, who plays with both feet, but is very much a right-footed player.
Nani releasing Tevez. Here's Ryan Giggs.
Difficult angle, good position of Giggs. And the ball's crossed from the right-hand side. You always want your wide player on the other side to be tracking into that box to get into a goal-scoring position.
Now Anderson for Manchester United. Scholes. O'Shea. Deflected off Ireland for Benjani. Here's Martin Petrov.
Certainly worth a try. Benjani's industry presenting him with a chance. Petrov taking the opportunity. Van der Sar is happy with that one.
Here's O'Shea. By Anuha.
That's good play by Benjani there. Coming off and setting the play up. Petrov in possession.
Threading it through for Ireland. Van der Sar got a piece of it. Vassell at the second attempt. Manchester City lead at Old Trafford. A ground where they've not won for 34 years. And it's Darius Vassell.
Lovely layoff by Benjani. Quick layoff into midfield. When the ball got switched wide, Petrov got possession, coming across the field. A clever little run there by Ireland. Brilliant run. Caught the United defenders out. Van der Sar did well to get back, but Vassell made no mistake.
And who will be cheering that goal as loudly as the Manchester City fans? Those of Arsenal. This is Nani. Scholes. Tevez! Extending goalkeeper Hart, certainly. Still in play with Giggs. Out to Petrov. And now City can launch a break. but they can't find Benjani.
Tevez so alert to hit that ball on the half turn. Just had an idea where the goal was and went for the shot. Fine save. There's Kenny Morgans, one of the survivors of the terrible tragedy all those years ago.
Scholes, effortless pass. Brown. Here's Ronaldo with a chance, and it came off the heel of Dunn.
What a chance. Far too much room given to Ronaldo there when he received that driven ball by Brown. Beautiful ball. Great chance for Ronaldo, that, by his standards.
In by Giggs. Rio Ferdinand. And poked wide. Tevez appealing for a corner, it's not been given.
Ferdinand wasn't closed quick enough. City must close the ball quickly anywhere near their goal.
Given away casually by Ferdinand. And Ireland has found Benjani. Waits for support, it comes from Petrov. And Van der Sar parries the ball away. Gelson was very, very close to converting. Van der Sar's taken a knock in the process.
Just edged it away from Gelson.
Petrov with this. And we'll get another chance as Ronaldo fires high into the stand.
Out of the sun. I think that was the message from Ronaldo.
Again, Petrov. Benjani at the near post. As Brown's was the final touch, it's another corner.
Two good headers of the ball there, Vidic and Richards.
Into the same area. Now a different angle of delivery for the Bulgarian Petrov. And touched on and in! Benjani, on his debut, scores in the Manchester derby. And City lead at the home of their greatest rivals by 2-0.
Here we see the movement at the near post, the ball cleared away, comes back to Petrov, takes it infield a shade, and then plays that ball fast. A very difficult ball for the goalkeeper, coming across him, bodies in front of him, saw it late, deceived everybody. Fortuitous goal, just touched Benjani, possibly on the left shoulder, I don't know. That's a great shot of a vital goal.
His first bow in City's colours, and already, despite the reaction of those in red and white in the background, assured of a place in the annals of City history. Manchester United have won their last 12 home Premier League games. And it's far from impossible that they'll win this one. They have an awful lot to do. Good hit. Dietmar Hamann striking on the half volley. And then the quick dispatch of the ball downfield for Ronaldo. And a very good challenge by Dunn.
Difficult shot for Hamann to take, which was well fielded by Van der Sar. Anderson.
Anderson's ball in. Anderson blocked, Scholes has a go. And Tevez challenging, chance to pull one back. But the flag is raised by Darren Cann.
I think Tevez had an idea here. When you see when the ball spirals, Tevez clearly offside, no doubt about it.
Where's Brown? Time and space. Park. There's Hamann on the stretch, out as far as Tevez. Anderson, bodies back for Manchester City. And Giggs and Tevez, important intervention.
Done and dusted. Great defensive instincts. Top man.
And for Manchester City supporters, this must be a heavenly feeling.
Blue moon.
Of course, they've been down in the third tier of English football not so long ago.
And of course, a couple of stages this season, I do think they were they not in front of United at any stage, John, in the league?
Very early in the season, yes. Here's Park. And Giggs.
Frustrating. Laid off by the Korean. Just needed a touch.
Hargreaves. Manchester United on the point of losing their unbeaten home league record. This, though, is Tevez. Another chance goes begging.
Lovely ball by Scholes. Tevez taking the early shot.
Possible that Manchester United have been more inhibited by the emotion, the intensity of the occasion today?
But United will be honest, they'll accept they haven't performed. I'm sure they'll give credit to City's tactical subtlety. Perfect away performance, really. They played on the counter. They've been fortunate. Van der Sar's had very little to do.
Scholes, maybe a chance now, and one back. Michael Carrick. 2 minutes left to play.
Beautifully placed. So calm. What a lovely ball by Scholes. And it was a great run across the box by Tevez that made the space. That's how to pass them into the net.
Any takers for a score draw?
Well, we've seen it all before.
Time for prayer.
Well, there's Alex's famous watch.
Be a hard one for him to swallow this because of the significance of the day. But Joe Hart's goal kick should be the final act. Manchester City win at Old Trafford for the first time since 1974 and do the league double over United for the first time in even longer, since 1970.